Oh shit. Da-da-da. Chat.
I can give you, you can choose either a plant-based meal, which is full of, it's highly nutritious. It's got the same nutrition as what the other option is, or you can choose to kill an animal for the same nutritional value, which is the most merciful option you should choose.
Okay. I would choose the plant-based food. No problem.
There you go.
The plant-based
Okay.
food. No
That's
problem.
very simple, isn't it? Why?
That's the choice you have every day.
Yes, it's beautiful. Yes,
It's the most merciful option, is it not?
it is beautiful. Yes, but
There you go.
as I told you again, we don't only kill animals just for the taste of it. We also reward them.
No, you are doing it for taste because you're literally shopping in supermarkets. You have thousands of other options. You're doing it for taste.
Okay.
It's because you enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna deny that I enjoy meat.
There you go.
But,
there we go.
yeah.
And we're right to the heart of the matter.
Yes,
Finally.
but I'm not gonna deny that I enjoy meat. But if we're gonna come to the conclusion about the plant-based or the meat, I would choose the plant-based. No problem.
Right. So that is what Dister has just said. The choice you have 3 times a day.
Yes, but it's not like we kill them every day, right? We kill them like the culture, like the thing we do is we kill them like 2 or 3 times a year.
You don't need to kill them. That's the whole point. You don't need to force somebody into existence just to cut their throat when you have the other options.
Yes, that's true, but that's our belief, my friend. I mean, that's our culture.
What? What do you mean that's my belief? My belief is to... Oh, my God. No, I'm not good. I'm not doing this again.
No problem, my friend. I understand you.
No, you don't. Because
No,
the
I
question
do,
is, should you?
No, we shouldn't. If we
Right.
want to. Yeah. But at the same
So
time,
then does it become
should.
a desire? If you want to eat meat, does that become a desire?
No shit.
Yeah. But it's not like we are bloodthirsty, okay? It's like
I'm not saying that. Is it a desire if you want to eat meat because of the taste when you have other options?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's a desire.
Well, it's not a need, is it?
No, it's not a need.
No,
Yes.
so it's a want. And is a want a desire?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So therefore, by Surah Al-Jathiyah 45:23, you should refrain from eating
Surah
meat.
Al-Jaya? Is it Surah Al-Jaya?
Have you seen he who has taken desire as his own God, and Allah has sent him astray knowingly, and has sealed his hearing and his heart, and placed a covering over his sight? Who can then guide him after Allah? Will you not take heed? Desire is not good.
Yes.
It sends you away from Allah. The whole point of Islam is surrender. The only thing you own is your ego, and you're meant to surrender your ego.
Yes. You're right.
So
Beautiful,
every
Tony.
opportunity.
You're also very smart. You're also like Alex. Very smart. Not being sarcastic. Very true.
Okay.
But I care about being smart in heart. I don't care about being smart in
the head. Yes.
Yeah, in the heart, I care about being smart.
Oh, beautifully said, my friend.
And it's like I said, I worship life. I don't worship death. I don't twist it around and say, if I kill you, I give you life. No, if I kill you, I give you death. And I want you to live. I want you to be happy and healthy and to have a family, right? I want the best for you, but I want the best for everyone. I don't choose you over someone else, right? And
Yes,
I don't choose my taste buds, yum yum yum, to over animal life.
yes, beautiful. I mean, it's not like we like if somebody eats meat, it's like they're bad people, right? We also like
No,
donate.
it's about justification. If you say
do
I
good
kill
things.
to survive, I don't say you're a bad person. But if you say I kill even though I don't have to kill, I say what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay in the heart? You understand?
Yes, but as I said
It's
before,
like,
it's not
please
like
don't kill, please. I say I don't. I want to kill. I'm allowed to kill. Like what?
Highly duly.
That's what you're doing. You're saying I'm allowed to, so I will.
not
Not
always.
should
We
I.
also do it just to free animals.
Yeah,
What?
again, I don't twist it, my friend. I don't
Look
twist
at
it.
the, wait, Kaiser, look at the hadith I've posted in the chat. Take a minute to
Yeah.
read those hadith.
You want me to read out loud, brother?
No, just read them to yourself.
Oh, no problem.
Bro, I walked away for like an hour and a half and we're still with the same person?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. By the way, I'm streaming on K1ck and YouTube. Isn't that cool?
Oh, read that.
It is.
Oh, you're back on. Okay.
No, don't kill me. Oh, I died.
What?
I mean,
okay?
what? In game.
Okay,
in-game.
okay. Shit.
Well, there's been many threats of killing this past hour.
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
beautiful verses. Yes, beautiful
Yes,
verses.
which would support you leaving the other animals alone, would it not?
Can you say it again, my friend?
Would that not support you leaving the other animals alone?
This is
Because
what we
it
missed,
clearly
guys.
states that you do not need to use them.
Yes, you shouldn't. Yes.
We ended with me saying I'm not going to
So
engage
at
with
every
this troll.
opportunity, you should be choosing
come
the
back to it.
plant-based option,
Yes,
unless
you're
you have
you're
no
right.
other choice.
Yes, you're right.
But
No, stop it.
you're right.
sure.
But I'm writer.
Well, I never said that. I mean,
by the way, Miss Teaspoon, my pronouns are they, them. And it's, yes, it's K1ck.
Well, you've been doing it, you know. You're
No,
right,
I
but
didn't.
and now you stop saying the but.
No, I never said it. No, I just said that. No,
Are
I
you
said
sure?
I said he's right. Yes, I'm not saying anything else.
I understand you, but
So we have a choice, to either slaughter an animal, to sacrifice the animal, or not.
yeah, you have a choice to be merciful or not. That's the
Yes.
point.
Beautiful.
And
I agree with
every
you.
opportunity should be a choice for the most merciful.
Okay, no problem. I will tell my father to not slaughter the goat.
Yeah. The question we want
Me
you
neither.
to ask yourself and think about
Until like 2 weeks
is,
ago.
should I do this? Not can I do this? That's the whole point.
Yes, because as you said, goats are like dogs, like our favorite animals, right?
Yeah, like little babies, they're innocent.
Oh, beautiful. I think maybe in the future I will have a farm where I will have animals, but I will not slaughter them.
Then
Oh,
why?
know,
what would be the point in that? Just grow crops.
Yeah, why? Okay, I have that fantasy as well, but I don't want to farm them. I want
No,
to
I don't
live.
want to
I
farm
want to
them.
live with animals. They're really cool, bro. I want my little kids to play with animals and that they learn to play with animals and not fucking kick them and kill them.
Yes, like I want to have, buy
I
big acre of,
watched the first
land,
movie, I think.
like
yeah.
a big land, so they can live there freely. Just gonna be very beautiful. Looks very beautiful.
Yeah, but again, farming them is enslaving them. And why do you want slaves?
Oh no,
Well,
no, no. Sorry, maybe not a farm. Maybe different word. I'm sorry.
A
What do you mean?
sanctuary.
They're called-
yeah.
Yeah,
Sanctuary.
we all love sanctuaries. They're amazing. It's where animals don't get used for their bodies. They just get to be free, and we provide food for them. And we provide safety for them, because if some wolf come or another animal wants to attack another animal, we have the power to go between them and say, no, don't do it. Or stop them
Yes.
at least, right?
Wait, are you gonna
No,
1v1
don't
the
do it.
wolf?
I'm gonna shotgun him in the head.
Oh,
If
damn.
it depends, or I tranquilize him. It depends on what it is. If it's a lion, I'm gonna shoot it in the head, me personally, because it's
Oh, no.
carnivore. But
Oh no. Why?
why? Because I'm protecting life. That's why.
Wait, are you gonna be in Savannah doing sanctuary or what?
Am I what?
Are you gonna be in Savannah doing sanctuary? Why would you
What is
need a
savannah?
lion?
I don't know what it is that.
No, you
Yeah,
just
why is
can't.
there a
Oh, I
lion?
don't know. I don't know. Bro, okay, so the point is immediate action, right? So if
hypothetical.
I can somehow tranquilize the animal and it's instant, right? Then sure. But usually tranquilizer don't work in an instant. And so if a wolf is at my sheep and at my sheep's throat, generally I will have to get very close anyway, because otherwise I will pepper my sheep as well. But tranquilizer, nowadays they don't work as fast. They don't work instant, and the shot to
But-
the head kind of works instant, you know.
But it worked instant in the past, right? The tranquilizer.
No, it never worked instant. If you know of an instant tranquilizer, I would choose that, but I don't know of an instant tranquilizer.
Who's your favorite animal, my friend?
And
now we're in brain
sheep.
rot.
Or pig or
Ooh,
sheep.
goats. Goats
Pig,
and
but
buffaloes.
pig can eat you, no?
No, I mean it can probably, but if I give it food, it will not.
But
And you
even if
can
you
eat
give
me
it food,
too.
it can,
You
it
can eat me
eat you, no?
too. You can, right? You can eat me. You can chop off my head and grill it and eat me, right?
No, astaghfirullah.
Oh, no.
Not that you're allowed. Nobody said you're allowed to do it, but you can. Physically, you have the power to do so, right?
Yes, but
Yeah,
astaghfirullah, brother. Astaghfirullah.
yeah, but that's the same with the pig. It can, but why would it do it? Usually people choose friends over enemies. And so if I cuddle with the pig and I massage
What
its
is this
butt
convo?
and I play with him with a ball, I don't think he has a reason to kill me.
But
Or to eat me.
Why would you play with his ball?
No, what? No, with a ball. Oh my god.
What do you
Bro.
mean? Like, astaghfirullah,
Football.
brother. Oh, you mean with
Not
the
his
ball,
testicles.
like football?
Like
Oh,
football, like
Yeah.
soccer, like.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were gonna play with his ball.
No,
Yeah, but
I
speaking
said
of-
bad massage butt. I don't know why I said it. Massage the back. It doesn't matter. I have dog and cat, and they all.
Bean, whatever the context was, I wouldn't say that. And I think this is not the first time that you're making this lie. It's just like, I'm not faulting you for it, right? People are incredibly bad at understanding other people when when you don't like what the person is saying, right? So I was talking about animal rights. I don't remember the context of it, but if you can fetch the comment, I bet I wasn't telling you to kill yourself. And I remember addressing this, frankly. I just don't remember what I actually said, right? Like, because it was ages ago. But I don't tend to tell people to kill themselves. So stop spreading lies, right? It obviously affects. Okay. Thank you for trolling. I appreciate you.
But yeah, if I had the money, I would.
Like, if it affected you long term, go fetch me the link to it and post it in my Discord server. How about that? If it affected you long term, it's recorded, I bet, right? Because I don't do unrecorded activism usually. Go get that link and show up to my Discord server and tell me, this is VPM telling me to KO myself. And I will play that on stream, live, for everybody to hear me telling you to unalive yourself. How about that? I bet you won't, though.
I buy my own food. I buy my own food and I cook myself.
Oh, you have a job, right?
At the moment, no. I live on the money I saved, but I will have to
Oh,
get a job very soon, or I sell the properties very soon. One of the two. You know.
you have properties?
I have. I inherited one property. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
It's so cool
Not
when
really,
that
but
happens.
it is what it is.
It's beautiful.
When you inherit something, it means somebody died, right? So I'd
Yeah.
rather have the person than the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still good of people to leave their stuff to the people after them. It's a really
Beautiful,
nice thing to do.
beautiful. Yes.
I bet
Yeah,
all,
that's all it
Kaiser.
is.
all vegans
Sorry,
are just.
Alex. Kaiser,
No,
would
no.
you?
I bet all vegans are just gonna leave their money to all the other activists. That's what I'm planning on doing. I don't have kids. I'm not gonna have kids. I don't have pets. I have family, like the family that's actually like the closest family to me. They're gonna be well off. I'm gonna be the last one dying out of my closest family. You know, so like my father, my mother, and my sister. Hopefully, you know. By hopefully, I mean that nothing bad is happening. I'm gonna, since I'm the youngest one, I'm probably gonna be dying the last. And then it's gonna be like my sister's kids, and they're gonna be set. They're gonna be set for life. So whatever money I do accumulate, which is gonna be very little because I'm doing this instead of actually going out and working full time, I'm gonna leave to activists. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be cool. Of course, it's gonna be incredibly sad for those activists that VPM died.
Whatever the fuck they want to kill. More land, more whatever. They just.
Hey, Beans, either get the link and put it in my Discord server, I'm gonna time you out. How about that? I don't actually give a fuck about you, since you, like, come into my chat and say absolute nonsense. How about you provide evidence for your claim that I told you to unalive yourself, or I'm gonna ban you, or, like, at least time you out. How about that? Beans, you are now ignoring me. Either provide evidence, or I'm gonna kick you out. How about that? At least for a little bit. How about that? Right? Calling me names is not gonna make me feel better or worse or anything, right? I'm vegan online. Everybody calls me names all the goddamn time. So, you know, I just want people to have the epistemological strength, right? Just to show everybody on stream what's happening. So I would prefer you to have the epistemological strength of providing evidence for your claims than getting hurt by you calling me names. Okay? Okay. Well, you can retract it, but it's already on screen. And I'm gonna leave it there, so just people you know who we're dealing with, right? Always banning people such a tyrant. Did I ban you, Jedediah? You're still here. You're still here. And do you remember how we started our conversation, Jedediah? You telling me that I look malnourished? Oh, I didn't ban you. I timed you out because you weren't answering my questions. But I sure as fuck didn't ban you. If I was banning you, you wouldn't be able to comment. You still here? You're still here. You're still welcome to tell me how I'm malnourished. You're just gonna have to provide evidence for your claim, Jedediah. All right? Okay. Cool. All right.
There's
I
no
mean-
deity. There's no
You look fine.
leaders.
Yes. I mean, I heard if you don't eat meat, you're gonna be weak. Is that true?
No, not at all. I work out every day. Well, 5 days a week.
It's
I
fine.
get 140
Yeah.
grams of protein. It's easy. It's very simple. I could do a lot more. I don't need it.
I mean, what's your diet, bro? Like, what do you eat for breakfast and lunch and dinner as a vegan?
Usually in the morning, I have 80 grams of oats with 300 grams of soy milk and a scoop of protein powder because that gives me 42 grams of protein. Lunch just depends. What did I have? Did I even have lunch today? I haven't even had lunch yet. Blooming egg. Yesterday, I had some fake chicken burger things with a little bit of salad and a wrap. I chopped them up, and that was 30 grams of protein right there. And for tea, I way overdid my food in the evening, which was 500 grams of tofu, some chopped vegetables, satay sauce, and fries.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said for the lunch, you said you had the chickpea.
Hey, Jedediah, tell me, should I keep this person around or should I time them out? You decide, right? Jedediah, you decide if this person should be timed out or should they stick around. I'll do whatever you want, right? I just want to see also your ability to not be biased. Right, like one-on-one in empathy. You come into a stream of a person, right? And the person is listening to a conversation or having a conversation themselves about a subject, whether you like it or not, right? And then they just get called names all the time. For what reason, it's unclear to me, right? And have like sexual suggestions towards them. So Jedediah, please, let me know. Should I time this person out at the list? Other people would ban them. Let's be so generously clear, right? So you get to decide what I do with this.
Is it different, like from like real meat to the vegan meat, as you said, like about burgers?
The chicken's easy to replicate.
Jedediah is quiet all
The
of a
beef
sudden.
ones are generally a bit harder, but they are doable. There's something we have in this country called planted steaks and also juicy marbles. And they're pretty much
tried
like
juicy
beef. But give me a
marbles yet, I
second. I know
should.
you don't eat pork, but this would be
want.
halal. I'll show you. Spare ribs, pork spare ribs.
Oh, okay.
Second.
Yeah, religious people should like really embrace at least the food sources of vegans, because
If you look in the chat, that would be
it's like a
they replicate pork spare
all the
ribs,
flavor,
but that's halal because it's
zero
not. It's
ethical
just plants.
issues.
Damn, it
according
looks
to their
very
religion.
realistic. Like, look
It
at
is.
the first, bro. It looks like it's like fat.
It is. The texture is just the same and it tastes just the same.
Yeah, that's insane.
But I bet like your tradition, wherever you're from, your country, your people, they must have vegan dishes, like original vegan dishes. Why? Because meat was always
Jedediah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to make the decision. It's your choice. Should I keep this person around or should I time them out?
other than maybe the Nordic countries that lived on fish their whole life, you know. Probably
Yes.
have.
Oh,
The-
actually,
This is,
there are a lot of cultures that actually don't have.
This is a lesson in empathy, Jedediah. I can't make you vegan, but I can teach you a lesson in empathy.
Look at those countries. They don't have vegan food in their culture. It's all
yeah,
meat.
we
Because
do.
they
Even
don't
in Eastern Europe, you know, I
They
live
don't
in
have
Europe.
beans and rice.
Yeah,
They have,
even
but they don't do. It's not their national food. Like it's not in there.
yeah,
Of
that's
course,
the same.
They are staple foods
No.
everywhere.
No,
Beans
no,
and
no. It's
rice
not in
is
there. No, no,
staples
no.
everywhere.
No. They don't have it.
Like I
I've
They
said,
don't
been
have
to.
beans.
I have been to Kazakhstan. I know, like they don't have national food of with beans or with rice. It's only pure meat or
Bullshit.
some bread.
Wait, bullshit. We
Like
have a vegan activist from Kazakhstan in this coming into the server often.
no. Like the national dish. Like
No, that
I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
saying you don't.
That doesn't matter what national dishes there are. There are dishes, vegan dishes that you can make.
Yes, but national dishes
So
from
what?
Kazakhstan, they don't have like meat.
So what?
I'm sorry, they don't have vegetable. Like
Yeah,
no,
so
no, they
what?
have, but they don't. How?
So what? You can be a
No, it's
vegan in
just we were talking.
Kazakhstan.
No, we were just talking about if countries have meat or not. Well, I'm sorry, vegetables or
Yeah.
not.
Can you be
like I
vegan in
said, they
Kazakhstan?
definitely do.
Can you be vegan in Kazakhstan, Kaiser?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
to the Almaty to Astana.
Yeah. So there you go. Why does it matter if it's a national food or not?
No, just we were talking with the boys that, you know, if some
Yeah,
countries
but
have.
look, even if they don't identify dishes as national food or whatever, like I said, they must have had the dishes that are only vegetable.
Tone, I was keeping them for Jedediah. I was keeping them for Jedediah to decide if we should time this person out. You ruined the teaching moment. Thank you for being with your hand on the thing, though.
Can be made as a plant-based version, right? So even people in
I'm so sorry, I
Kazakhstan
can't.
can eat the same dishes that they usually eat, but instead of putting the corpse of an animal, they instead put some, I don't know, some soy chunks or some seitan steaks or I don't know, some beans or whatever, right? And they can have the same dish, but a vegan version of it without the cruelty.
Yes, but I mean, if I don't eat meat, my father is gonna call me weak. He's gonna call me pussy.
Mhm.
Oh, nice. If you have mercy,
Wait,
you're a
yeah.
pussy, bro.
Wait,
If you
wait, Alex. Kaiser, who is the stronger man? The one that does everybody else, what everybody else does, or the man that stands up and defends the weak? Who's the stronger man?
Like you mean in terms of the morality, the
No,
stronger?
just in general. Who's the stronger-minded individual? The man that stands up and defends the weak, or the man that goes along with the crowd?
Defends the weak, yes.
There you go.
What Throne is trying to say that your father would be incorrect and you should find solace in that.
Father, it's just the culture, you know, it's the family. Like, you know, if you don't eat meat, you're weak.
But it's not true. It's the opposite.
Like, if you don't eat meat, you're a pussy. That's
yeah,
how
and
it
in
is.
some cultures, if you don't go
What does it mean to have animals decently treated when necessarily those animals go through a slaughterhouse? Do you think slaughtering somebody is decently treating somebody? Like, do you think like if my dog had a nice life and was decently treated throughout their life, it's okay for me to slaughter that dog and there would be like no moral implications there? Justification and justification. Sorry, I'm trying. Let me know what you think. How does it help the dog if I treat them decently, whatever that means? If I then send them to a slaughterhouse as a very young pup, by the way, right? If comparing to other animals, very young indeed.
It's not as if we're fighting lions and tigers. We picked literally the weakest animals there were.
It's not like, you know, we do it because we.
I think an animal in a farm goes through orders of magnitude less suffering. Than what? Than whom? Than their wild versions, sure. So, why does that then justify to exploit and slaughter those animals if they go through less suffering, even magnitude of less suffering, than the version of them that never existed, would never exist? Why does that justify to exploit and slaughter those animals? And here's, I'm going to give you a little trick, NJCification. Put yourself, right? Just like, not to make it analogous or anything, put yourself in the shoes of whichever animal you're thinking of, right? And say, you could have been completely in the wild, susceptible to being eaten alive, susceptible to dying from sepsis, susceptible to starving to death, all that stuff. You could be in a farm where you are fed and generally you have a place to sleep and maybe a few other perks, and then you are sent to slaughter. or the you that you are today, generally free to not be slaughtered. And if you were slaughtered, it would be a tragedy. Why are animals different? Well, can you first address the thing that I'm asking you, and then I'll address the plants thing? Sorry, can you first, in justification, can you first address the things that I just said, and then I'll address the plant thing? I just don't like jumping around without being like knowing that you are like actually listening and retaining the information. Just tell me that you acknowledge, and tell me what would be the better choice for you, for instance, right? To be in the wild, susceptible to whatever wild things go through, to be in a farm and to be susceptible to whatever farmed things go through, including exploitation and slaughter, or to have none of that, to be loved and protected and not slaughtered and exploited. Which one do you prefer? And then we can address the plants thing, which is, I think, is important to address, right? There are like claims on the internet about plants that we should address.
Ever, you know. And if you have a lion among sheep or a wolf among sheep, you will not ever have peace. So I'm. You
So
understand
you're
what
gonna
I'm saying?
kill the God's creation.
I didn't think that animals are sufficiently more sentient than plants. It's 0 to 100. Most animals, not all animals, are sentient. That's a yes question, and not like like some kind of a degree. And plants are not sentient. But also, can you please address the things that I ask you? Just to have like a good conversation between us, right? If you want me to repeat what I asked because you weren't listening, because you were talking about something else, thinking about something else, let me know. I will repeat the question.
Could not have deer, could not have cows because they would eat too much food and kill themselves. Maybe it had to be this way, you know, with carnivores. But if we become the greatest, strongest, and we have weapons and we have technology like chemical castration, maybe we can keep the balance.
What do you
Not
mean
the
chemical
lion.
demonstration? What? You wanna kill the...
No, look. So if you what is you know this, like, we eat primordial food, right? It's
Justification. You're not addressing my question, and that's frankly starting to piss me off. Can you write down yes or no if you heard my question, and then I'll address this one. Please, it will just show me that you're actually listening and not just trying to evoke something in my chat, right? It's just like when a conversation happens, it should be two ways. So just like yes or no. It was a little rambling. Well, then let me simplify it for you. You said that animals on farms suffer less than animals in the wild. So I proposed to you to put yourself in the shoes of all of those animals. What would be best for you? Be in the wild and die from whichever things animals in the wild die. Being on a farm and be exploited and eventually slaughtered, or be like in a loving family and not to be slaughtered at all. Which one do you think is preferable? Hope that's less rambling.
Talking for the past 30 minutes, I
So
believe.
when there's less demand, when more people go vegan and they demand more plants, there's less demand for animals. So they'll just stop breeding as many into existence. And over time, so if it takes another 100, 200 years, so be it. But over that time, then less and less animals will be forced into existence. We don't allow them to breed naturally. So their natural counterparts still exist in the wild. There are still wild buffalo. There's still the red jungle fowl, which the chicken came from. There's still wild sheep. So there's not an issue in stopping forcing a mutated individual, because we have selectively bred these individuals so much that they're not natural anymore. And when they're not needed, there's no point. So they're not going to overrun or anything to that effect.
Beautiful.
And when there's less animals, there's less requirements for land, and we have the potential to give 75% of current agricultural land back to nature, so we can reforest.
The average person does seem to like the farming life more and more. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You think the average person would prefer to be exploited and slaughtered rather than to live out their life with healthcare, people who care about you, all of that shit? Really? Are you being genuine? Are you being genuine? I don't think you are. You live in a box and have like 2 choices? What do you mean? I have all the choices in the world. Maybe not all the choices. I don't have the money that billionaires have. Am I gonna be slaughtered? Like, I think you are missing the point here. Animals exist on farms, not to be treated nicely. In fact, most of the time they're not. Animals exist on farms to be exploited and slaughtered. Like, for real, bruh. Right? You have an internet connection. You're talking to me probably from across the world. Right? You're typing probably on your smartphone. You are probably not going to be slaughtered or killed. And if you are, it's going to be a tragedy and a one-off or like an anomaly, right? Because that's how your society is going to treat it. Like an anomaly, as something that shouldn't be happening. Whereas animals on farms are systematically slaughtered. That's what happens to them. I think you're not being genuine or you're not considering just how horrific the lives of animals are on farms. Would you prefer to live in the Matrix or the real world? Legitimate question without a universal answer. Sure, it's a legitimate question without a universal answer. I would prefer to live in the real world, even if it increases suffering, but other people are welcome to choose the Matrix because certainly the Matrix would reduce suffering, right? But I do have like a fighting nature situation happening. But now, can you please legitimately answer my question? It doesn't matter if it's universal or not, right? I'm asking you. I'm asking NJification. So at this point, right, we discarded the wild animal thing because that's obviously the horrific choice. Now we are on farm. You have some like basic welfare happening to you. So you're like fed and have an area to sleep in. And you are exploited for your bodily secretions and or slaughtered, or you live your life. Which do you prefer?
But I'm not waiting for him. I clean up myself.
Wait, so you're...
Oh, sorry. Thought they answered.
I wouldn't say so. I am a very I'm a blasphemer when it comes to Christianity. It depends on which church. I'm an Edenist.
Why you don't believe in Christianity or Islam?
I don't believe that the books, or at least haven't.
We're still on the same person. Holy fuck.
I don't want to. But I read a bit of the Bible, not all of it, and it's corrupt. It's not everything from God. It's 2 gods, at least 2 gods. And I reckon.
Well, I understand the Holy Trinity, It's not like, I don't understand it. I mean, there are a lot of Muslim brothers who like act stupid actually and say, "Oh, Christians worship their gods,"
Bro,
but
you don't understand. If we go 2000 years ago, I would have been burned and killed by the Orthodox Church. You understand?
yeah, for
Same.
the heresy.
Blasphemer.
Yes.
I would be
How do you
murdered
say
for
like
many
they
things.
worship two gods? I mean, even
For being gay, for possibly for being a woman who's opinionated, for all kinds of shit.
it's from two gods, the Bible. It clearly says that it comes from the Father.
For being non-binary, that shit wouldn't even exist. I would have been assigned a woman and that's it.
Like I read the Bible.
But the funny thing is, we're still with the same fucking
There's all
personality.
sorts of contradictions in there.
Yeah.
Well, what sorts of contradictions in the Christianity?
Oof.
Well, Elohim is plural.
Elohim
We're
is
created
what?
by Elohim, which is more than one, and not El.
Wait, can you
We were
say it
created
again?
by
my friend?
gods, not God. If you
Yes, but the Holy
contradiction.
Trinity is like, three persons in one essence. That's what they say. So like they worship only one God.
Yeah, there's
I
a
mean,
contradiction in that as well, because Jesus is supposed to be God incarnate.
Yeah, like Jesus is in the flesh, like God is God in the flesh. Yeah, Jesus is God in the
Yeah.
flesh.
And yet Jesus was praying to God.
Yes, because he's
Yeah.
fully God and fully human.
Yeah, so he was praying to himself. Isn't that weird? And like talking to
No.
God like as if he's
No,
not like a
no.
different thing.
Even as a Muslim, I understand it. I mean,
I mean, you
he was
understand the gibberish
he was-
version of it, but I'm not sure
No,
like you
no.
understanding it.
No. He was praying to the Father, who is co-equal to him.
Yeah, so those are two people, right? Two things.
Yes, three
Yeah.
persons, like the Holy
So
Spirit, the
in what
Father,
way
and
is
the
that?
Son.
So in what way is that monotheism? When there are like two things, one of them is God incarnate, the other one is God the Father, and then there's like a third thing that who the fuck knows what it is.
That's a different. No problem. It's a different presence. Like three persons in one essence.
Yeah. So it's like not monotheism by definition, right?
Like let me give you an example, right? Like even take the Holy Trinity, and it's presented as a triangle, right? If you plus all the sides
Yeah.
of the triangle, it's gonna be one at the end of the day. You're gonna have one triangle. It
Well,
makes sense.
in what way is that three different people are three sides of a triangle? Right. This is
Because
not like I'm just saying, right? This is not like geometric form. This is like actual separate, at least two people. I don't know what the Holy Spirit is.
no,
Right?
three people actually, three personas.
Yeah. So those
you
are
forgot the
three
Holy Spirit.
personas, and we're supposed to
Yes.
believe that it's like monotheistic religion. In what
Yes,
way?
because you believe in one God, like you worship one God. It's just three persons in one essence, like they're presented in three essence. I'm sorry, in three persons.
Yeah, this is like
But
this is like so brain dead. So they talk between each other. So that's obvious to me that they have like different characters, right? So like if you watch a movie and there are like three characters, you're watching three characters. You're not watching
I don't-
actually one character, right?
I don't know why it's so hard for you to understand. Like me as
Because it makes no
somebody
sense.
who
Because it makes no
even for
sense,
me
right?
it makes sense. No, even for me, like a Muslim, it makes sense for me.
Well, that's because I'm sorry to say, right? You have a bit of a religious brain rot. You grew up believing in things that cannot be.
What do you
I
mean?
didn't grow up that way. I don't have the ability to hold all of those contradicting beliefs in my head.
That's
right?
not a contradiction.
Well,
That's not a
here's
contradiction.
the thing, right? To you, it's not a contradiction because you grew up believing in things like heaven and hell. What's the evidence for heaven and hell existing?
I mean, you're talking from the point of atheist, right? You're atheist?
Yes, I'm just saying, right? The structures that I have in my
Okay,
brain.
no problem.
Hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Hold on. The structures
I'm
that
answering you. Yeah, I'm answering you.
Yeah.
You asked me a question.
Yeah, what
So,
was the
okay,
question?
The question of your question of existing God, like the existing of heaven and hell.
Yeah.
So you're just basically questioning the God,
No,
right?
I'm just
Like, if
asking
God
what's
is
the
real.
evidence for it. I'm asking what the evidence for heaven and hell are.
Yeah, so basically you're asking if God is real, right? By asking
No,
that
I'm
question.
asking the thing that I'm asking.
So you believe that
I'm
God is real,
asking,
right? So you
Kaiser,
believe-
I'm asking the thing that I'm asking. So listen to what I'm asking and don't think about it too much. You can ask me like a corresponding question, like, do you mean this? And I'm saying, no, I don't mean that I want the evidence for the existence of God. I want right now the evidence for existence of heaven and hell.
Well, there is no existence
There you
because it's a
go.
belief, right?
Yeah, so you were
Yeah.
taught to believe in, and by the way, I was as well in this one single instance. I was taught to believe that Santa exists. But then when I grew up enough, I was told Santa doesn't exist, right? Or like the, whatever, that character. And so,
Yeah, because that's
but
not
you
a
were never
belief, that's
told
just a
this.
character.
Yeah, you were
Because that's
told,
just a
hold
character.
on. You were told that
Yeah.
heaven and hell exist. And you were never told, well, they don't exist, but you also wasn't provided evidence for it. So there is no evidence for heaven and hell, and yet you believe in them. And that's the difference between our brains. I cannot believe in
Okay.
something that has like zero evidence for, and just a thing that my parents told me that exists, and my imam tells me that exists. I cannot believe in those things
Okay.
because I grew up being critical. And so that's
No
the
problem.
difference
I'm
between
also
us.
critical. Yeah, it does mean that I'm ignorant. I'm also critical. But let me ask you a simple question. So, like, let's take Hitler, right? He killed so many millions and millions of innocent people, right?
Mhm.
So you believe that he lived his life and he killed everybody, but die and nothing's gonna happen to him, right? That's what you believe?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I just
that's
don't have. Here's the thing, right? I don't have evidence for the counterfactual. So why would I believe that anything happens to him?
like for example, there's so many people like who killed other people, who sinned a lot, who lusted a lot, right? Who did a lot of bad things. But so they lived a happy life. They died like at 100 years old.
Well,
And you believe that
Hitler
nothing's
killed
gonna
himself.
happen to them?
Yeah, so Hitler killed himself. So he didn't live a happy life. He also was rejected from art school or whatever like that. That must have sung.
Well,
But
not
it doesn't
even
matter, right? What
Yeah, not
evidence?
even Hitler.
What, except for the want of retribution, as a Jew myself, right? Except for wanting maybe retribution for towards Hitler for killing my grandparents, right? Except for wanting that, what evidence would I have that this person, after killing himself, got any kind of punishment?
Well, let me ask you the same question
No,
again.
can you answer my question? What evidence do I
Which
have
question?
for that?
I told you, you have no evidence because it's belief.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And I'm just not willing to believe in Santa Claus over the age of whatever, like 10, 11, 12, right?
Yeah,
Something that doesn't have evidence for, and in fact, evidence to the contrary. Probably you can extrapolate from the world keeping repeating similar human beings into this world, right? Nobody's like exactly like Hitler, but people who have extensive blood on their hands still exist, and some of them are presidents right now. So the question is then, like a lot of them are presidents, frankly, like I don't think there is a president that doesn't have blood on their hands. So the question is then, except for my feelings about Hitler, what evidence do we have for it? And your answer is none. Then therefore, why would I believe in something there is no evidence for, no explanation for, no nothing? Why would I believe in Santa?
Let me ask you something. So, do you believe that everything serves a purpose in this life?
Absolutely not.
What do you mean? What doesn't serve a purpose, for example?
Nothing. There is no purpose.
What do you mean? What doesn't serve a purpose?
Well, I don't have a purpose except for the purpose that I assign to myself. My parents might
No,
think
you have a
that.
purpose.
No,
you have
I
a
don't.
purpose
I don't.
of defending veganism.
I promise you,
have.
I don't. No, it's that's the purpose I assigned for myself, right?
Then why are you here?
Because
if you
that's a
have no
purpose I
purpose?
assigned for myself. Nobody assigned this purpose to me.
Exactly. So you have a
I could
purpose,
walk away
right?
tomorrow. There would be no purpose to me.
Okay, let me finish it. Okay, let me finish. No problem. So let me finish my point, right?
Uh-huh.
So like grass serves a purpose, your laptop serves a purpose, everything around you serves a purpose. Like
Only
everything
if you
has a
assign
purpose.
to it.
Wait, let me finish. I didn't interrupt you. So
The fuck
everything
you didn't.
serves.
You interrupted me like mid-sentence. But go on.
No, I didn't interrupt
Oh,
you.
the
Whatever.
fuck you didn't. Come on, go on. I have this recorded, by the way. We can go back on the tape and watch it.
Okay, no problem.
So what's the question?
If everything has a purpose, yeah. So
Nothing.
if
Oh,
everything has
sorry. I can't let you finish the thing because you're making the claim that everything has a purpose, and I'm saying no, it fucking doesn't. Right? It can have a
why does
purpose.
it have a purpose?
Wait, Kaiser. It's a kindness
Wait,
for me.
wait,
It's a
let me finish.
kindness for me to stop you from talking right now because you're making an error. You already assume, you presuppose that everything has a purpose,
Okay,
and I'm
name
saying it
one thing
doesn't.
that doesn't serve a purpose. Name one thing that doesn't.
That's just like your opinion. That's like your religious belief, and I don't have that religious belief. I don't believe in
Wait,
Santa
I'm
Claus.
asking you to name one thing that doesn't serve a purpose.
Sorry?
Me.
I'm asking you to name one thing that doesn't serve a purpose.
Me.
Very easy.
Me?
Yeah, you. We mean you. Then
No,
why
to
you here?
myself. I
You have a
have a
purpose to do something.
hold on. I have a
You have
purpose
a purpose to defend animals. What do
Sorry.
you mean you have no purpose? Are you
Yeah.
contradicting yourself?
Kaiser, no, I'm not. I'm explaining it very clearly, frankly, what I mean by this. I might have a purpose that I assigned myself, but that's not
Okay,
like
so
a
you have a-
purpose from God or whatever the fuck.
Wait.
I
but
could
do
walk
you
away now.
have a purpose, right? I'm not talking about God. Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
have a
saying you
purpose to
have a purpose.
myself.
Okay, exactly.
That
So
I
you
assigned
have a
myself.
purpose.
That I
So
can
you
take
have a
away.
purpose.
That I can take away, and tomorrow I can just sit down and rot playing video games, and then I will have no purpose.
Okay, whatever, but you still have a purpose,
So
right?
no,
You have a
no,
purpose.
absolutely not.
What do you
There
mean,
are
no?
no, Kaiser, listen. There are people.
Oh my gosh, I cannot understand you. What?
Listen. You're making an error. There are people on this earth.
Okay, whatever. Let me mute myself.
Let me finish.
I cannot
Let
talk
me
to dishonest
finish.
people. I'm sorry, bro. It's
Kaiser, let
just
me
how it is.
finish. I promise you this is going to be helpful. There are people on this earth, you might know some of them, or of them, right? That are like mentally challenged or like physically challenged, that have to be taken care of their entire life, right? They don't serve a purpose. So no, not everything serves a purpose. And what does the purpose even fucking mean? If it's like
What's the purpose
self-assigned or
of-
whatever. What?
What's the purpose of cancer?
I don't know. To kill you faster.
Okay, I'm back. What's up? I'm sorry, VPN. The reason why I muted myself is because I cannot talk to dishonest people. Because you said you have a purpose and then you say you have no purpose.
Wait,
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what do you mean by purpose, by the way? What do you mean by it?
Purpose? Like everything that has a purpose. Very simple.
Yeah, you can't define things by the name, but by the word itself. Can you define the word
Okay,
purpose?
for example, yeah, no problem.
No, don't give me an example. Give me a definition.
Let me go to Google because I understand what it is, but I cannot.
Sure.
Okay, the reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists.
So which one do you
Okay.
think which purpose do you think I have? The one that I strive toward, or the one that I exist for?
For which something exists. Your purpose is obviously defending animals, being a vegan, right?
Well, so I'm striving towards an object. We can say that, right?
What?
But which one do you mean?
I'm saying.
Which one do you
for
mean?
something-
Oh my fucking God.
I mean
Because
all
those
of
are two
it.
different
I mean
things,
all of
right?
it.
Do you mean a purpose is or like I exist for a purpose? Or do you mean that I assigned myself a purpose?
Yeah, you exist for a purpose.
You think I exist for a purpose? So if I
Exactly,
tomorrow
yeah.
walk away from vegan activism and I just like sit down and play video games all day, How can that be? That's contradictory. I wouldn't be
You know, that's not a
existing for my
contradiction.
purpose anymore. I wasn't born
Wait,
vegan.
well, your parents created you for a purpose, right?
Well,
And you have a purpose.
I have to now believe in God in order to participate in your specific
I never
brain
mentioned
rot.
God. I never mentioned God. You're
Sorry.
coming to God again.
So
It's very
when I was
simple.
born,
You
hold
even
on.
say yourself,
When
you
I
have
was
a purpose.
born, was I born for the purpose of becoming a vegan activist?
No, when you were born, it was your parents' purpose to make you, right? And when you grow up, you actually build a purpose. You have a purpose. You have
So if I just
interests.
play
So when
video
you have
games, do
interests,
I have a
wait,
purpose?
no problem.
No,
Wait,
I'm just
no
fuck,
wait.
Kaiser.
Yeah,
I'm just
no
trying.
problem, my
Kaiser,
friend,
shut
my
the fuck
friend.
up. I'm just trying to understand
Wait,
you.
why you
I'm just
interrupting?
trying to understand you. I'm trying to
You're not
understand your
letting me speak.
position.
How do you want to understand?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand your position. Please answer my questions though, because you're not answering
I'm
them.
answering your question. You're just interrupting.
Yeah. You do the same. So we're like both assholes.
I never did it the same.
You did
Don't
it
lie.
so many fucking
Don't-
times. You're not even like, this is recorded. I can. I'm like, just like,
Okay, show me the clip. Show me the
yeah,
clip.
sure.
Send me now.
Yeah, there you go.
Show me the clip now. Okay, go
sure,
ahead.
sure. I'll do that.
Okay,
But
I'm not gonna talk to you until you show me the clip.
oh,
Go
cool,
ahead.
cool. I'll do that. Give me a sec.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. The thing that I don't understand is you just said you have a purpose, and then you say no, I don't have a purpose. I mean, what?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I stop being a vegan activist, would I lose my purpose?
Well, you still have a purpose. You still believe it. Just because you want to.
What if I become an ex-vegan? Will I still have my purpose?
Okay, of course. Well, the purpose could be anything. Your plans, your goals, like even having children.
What if I have no plans,
even...
no goals? I just like sit down and just like play video games all day. Will I have a purpose?
I mean, that's also a purpose. By the way,
play video games. What about the mentally challenged people? What about them?
What about them?
Yeah, do they have a purpose?
I suppose, yeah.
What's the purpose?
I don't know. Ask them. We mean,
what do you mean they can't answer? They just like literally blabber all day and they can't like move on their own.
They can answer you doesn't mean that they don't have a purpose.
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
Wait, stop running and give me the clip where I interrupted you. Okay, so then we can go on.
Okay, then you're gonna have to be quiet for a minute, right? So I have to like unmute myself.
Okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
Absolutely not.
Okay, no problem.
Sentence, but go on.
No, I didn't interrupt
you.
Whatever.
Fuck you didn't. Come on, go on. Okay,
Can I
have
just ask quickly who decides this purpose?
There are
I don't know.
a lot of Muslim brothers who like the purpose. Your soul. You have a soul. You're an individual.
Yeah, but who decides?
I'm gonna
Christians worship their gods, but
you don't understand. If we go to
like let me give you an example, right? Like even take the Holy Trinity and it's presented as a triangle, right? If you plus all the sides of the triangle, it's gonna be one at the end of the day. You're gonna have one triangle. It makes sense.
In what way is that three different people are three sides of a triangle? Right? This is not like I'm just saying, right? This is not like, this is like
30 people actually.
Right, at least 2 people. I don't know what the Holy Spirit is.
No,
right?
30 people actually, 3 personas.
Yeah. So those are 3 personas, and we're supposed to believe that it's like monotheistic religion. In what way?
Because persons in one essence. Like they're presented in 3 essence. I'm sorry, in 3 persons.
Yeah, this is like this is like so brain dead. So they talk between each other. So that's obvious to me that they have like different characters, right? So like if you watch a movie and there are like 3 characters, I'm gonna find it. Fuck that. You're watching 3 characters. You're not watching actually one character, right?
I don't know why it's so hard for you to understand. Like me as a
because it makes no sense. Because it makes no sense,
for me,
right?
it makes sense. No, even for me, like a Muslim, it makes sense for me.
Well, that's because I'm sorry to say, right? You have a bit of a religious brain rot. You grew up believing in things that cannot be. I didn't grow up that way. I don't have the ability to hold. Well, here's the thing, right? To you, it's not a contradiction because you grew up believing in things like heaven and hell. What's the evidence for heaven and hell existing?
I mean, you're talking from the point of atheist, right? You're atheist?
Yes, I'm just saying, right? The structures that I have in my
Okay,
brain.
no
Hold
problem.
on. Oh, there you go. Found it. Found it. How do I clip this now? Clip. Here's the thing, right? To you, it's not a contradiction because you grew up believing in things like heaven and hell. What? So I need to move that. How do I discard clip? Let me believing in things that cannot be. How can I? Why does
What do you
I
mean?
didn't grow up that way. I don't have the ability to hold all of those contradicting beliefs in my head.
That's
Right?
not a
Out for me.
contradiction.
Well, how do I find out when it was 1 hour? I'm so sorry. This is probably riveting content. Let me go to a different branch of things, and let me just clip it. I'm so petty. I'm so fucking petty. That was yeah, 1 hour into the thing, something like that. No purpose.
Okay.
3 characters. It's over here, right? Because it
I
makes
mean,
no
even
sense,
for me,
right?
it makes sense. No, even for me, like,
A bit of a religious brain rot. I'll clip it from here, and then.
why it's so hard for you to understand? Like, me is
Because it makes no
somebody
sense.
who.
I can't clip it. I can't record it. I can't do it.
Interrupt their purpose to kill them when they still have
Yes,
their
but it is wrong, right? It is wrong, but that's what humans do. You actually could have used this as a very good argument, actually.
Yeah, well, you're arguing for it yourself right now. Shouldn't you then be vegan to let all the animals have their own purpose? The
Yeah,
instinctively?
you could also say that. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, well then shouldn't you be vegan then by your own logic?
Yeah, I should actually. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, well there we fucking go. Maybe you said that before as well. Perfect.
Okay, no problem. VPN, what's up? Did you get a clip?
Yeah, I can't clip it because I'm still live, but I found the timestamp, so you can just go to this clip at 1 hour, 1 minute. You interrupt me, and I go, hold on, stop, hold on. There you
Wow,
go.
is that you? You're actually very beautiful. Not gonna lie, damn.
Oh, thank you.
I
I'm
would,
so
yeah,
don't
I would
care.
do it. I would do it.
All right. Can we move on to
Well,
somebody
that's
else?
actually a good thing. You
Kaiser,
stream,
can we
right?
move on to somebody else? I'm so sorry, right? But
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, VPN. Actually, thank you for the conversation. I just had to go, but thank you for being sincere. Actually, for talking to me. I
The
love your.
question I asked you, Kaiser. Think about
Yeah,
it.
what's up? Wait, Amma?
all of a sudden they love me because I'm pretty.
What's up? Yeah, what's up, Tone? What did you say, bro?
So the question I asked you earlier, please think about it. Go away and think about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. It's not like I'm gonna be not thinking about
It's
it. I'm
crazy.
gonna think about it. Yeah.
Just crazy.
Okay, have a nice one, beauty.
Oh, my brain.
Okay. Well. All of a sudden I'm sincere when I'm pretty. All of a sudden I'm sincere.
There have been many compliments
All right.
to deflect.
What's up, Minervites? Are you vegan? Or are you just like minerals? Is it that?
That's minerals.
That's minerals. Okay. How do I? No, that's clicking out of it.
Still don't know which minerals yet, but
All of them.
all of them. Oh, okay.
I'm just.
A smorgasbord of minerals. Or just a rock?
Oh, I should probably hide that. Okay.
So much for me going from a nap.
Oh, go for a nap now. Ah, what's up, Uncle Nick? What's up, VG? Hello, CEO. Lots of people. Twisted! Lots of people in there. No.
And the big gaze.
It's a question
Oh.
if this face is actually
Wait,
pretty and not
Weren't
weird.
you supposed to be doing a live stream today?
Who?
Vegan Gaze. Vegan Gaze. Didn't you have a live stream up for today or?
Thursday.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Don't forgot what day it is today.
Yeah. I just get up in the morning and, things happen.
Listen, just sounds like you don't have a purpose.
Well, there could
If you
be
had a
that.
purpose.
Maybe I don't have a purpose.
You would remember the date of that purpose.
Yes.
What's up, Srina?
Maybe your purpose is to not have a purpose.
My purpose is to exist, to trigger meat eaters.
Yeah.
Just by my existence.
So even if you feel like you don't have a purpose, that is your purpose. To
Oh
feel
my
that way,
God.
you know.
I can't escape my fate.
We must believe. Okay.
I'm convinced.
Who's the one viewer on K1ck, by the way? Is it one of you? Let me know.
Just talk like this and sound very profound, you know.
Yeah. You're very pretty, sister. Yeah. If you had a chance to change your fate, would you?
Was that supposed to be Scottish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which means supposed to be. It is.
Okay. Okay. I'm not, no. It just sounds like broken English to me, but what do I know?
Then I'm going to start speaking proper on you. Because I will lose you.
Listen, I might get a chance to understand you finally. If you speak proper. All right. Well, very successful first K1ck stream. I guess I have 3 viewers on the K1ck now. I don't know why. Interesting. So I guess I'll continue for a little bit longer.
There's no link. Why is there no link?
To link to what? To K1ck?
Yeah.
You want to the stream or to the to my? Well, I guess you can get.
I don't know. I don't even know what K1ck is, so
All right, I'll put both of them in both of them. Yeah, it's like a platform, like streaming platform. And it has like, from what I saw, like quite cool discoverability. So it just like puts people, just like puts live streams in front of people. So I decided to go look at it,
fair enough.
But I'm not sure. Now I have 5 viewers. I'm not sure if it's like new viewers or is it because I put the link in my chat. No
I think
idea.
potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I clicked on it. That's one.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll do it. It costs me nothing, except for a little bit of work today and the other day, and for me to remember that if I want to horizontal stream on from my OBS, I need to change the engine. But other than that, costs me nothing.
Okay, so it's a cross between Twitch and YouTube, is it?
Yeah, but because it's small, it also like quite promotes that's my understanding of it, at least. It quite promotes the streamers. So it's interesting, something to try. We'll see. I bet if I like do a really long one day, it would like actually promote my stream. But I don't know. Hello.
Hello, EPM.
What's up, Sophies?
I'm good. Where are you from?
Yeah, I don't talk about that online. Are you vegan?
No.
No. Oh shit! Why not? Holy fuck.
So I like that meat.
Oh, do you think that justifies like harming animals for?
Animals are so taste.
Sorry?
Animals are so taste.
Yeah, so the question is though, does it your taste preference justify exploiting and slaughtering animals, harming animals?
VPM.
Yeah, can you answer my
What's
question?
the
Can you answer my question?
no?
Why not?
First, I said a question. Answer me. I will ask a question.
What's the question?
What's your full name? Sure name.
Oh no, I'm definitely not sharing that online. That would be weird. Why would I dox myself to you?
Okay, that's not a matter. Where are you from?
I'm not saying that. I told you I answered this question. I told you I'm not giving that information online. And did that answer
Okay.
not satisfy you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
now please
satisfied.
answer my question then.
Tell me.
Yeah, the question was, does your taste preference justify harming animals?
Harming animals?
Yeah. You know, like when you eat meat, an animal was slaughtered for it. That's harm, right? Like that's bodily harm, physical harm to somebody.
No, that's not harm. I am happy to enjoy meat.
Yeah.
Eat.
So I'm asking, I understand your position. Your position is very clear. Your position is, I like the taste of this thing, correct? Yeah. Now I'm asking of the consequences and antecedents. So the repercussions of the action of you enjoying something, right? So I'm asking, does that justify your having taste pleasure in your mouth for 5, 10, 15 minutes? Does that justify taking an animal's entire life?
I understand VPM.
Yeah, can you answer my question then? If you understand it, it's cool. I like it.
Okay. I'm an Indian. First, I introduce myself.
Yeah, can you answer my question after
I-
after you introduce yourself? Are you gonna answer my question?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I answered the question. Humans are created to enjoying life.
Mm-hmm.
So that animals are food. I
Wait,
see.
in what
But
That's
you
way
were
not food.
created to.
in what way are animals food? They're just
Because
yeah,
they
just
have
sounds like a
no
category error to me. So you saying
they
animals,
have no aims. What?
that just sounds like a category error to me. Do you know what a category error is?
I don't know the word of meaning.
Are we meant to think that this person is sentient? Like, I'm not like, why is the interaction with you so hard, Safis?
Because I'm an Indian, I don't know. I know a little English in English.
Yeah. But it's you seem to like not misunderstand what I'm saying. You just seem to ignore it. Is that like do I get it right? You just like
Because I don't understand UPM.
okay, then
You
say
are
I don't
speaking
understand the question. How about that, right? So it doesn't matter what language we're talking in. The crux of communication is when you don't understand something, you just ask and you say I don't understand, and not just say random shit, right? This is like it would be weird if you told me something in Hindu, and I will just like say, yeah, but I prefer something else, not understanding what you said. That would be weird, right?
Yeah. Right? I understand.
Okay,
VPM.
cool.
That's not Hindu. Hindi.
Hindi. Okay, thank you. Thank you for fixing my mistake. Now, when I ask a question that you don't understand, just say, I don't understand the question. Don't just like say something else. That seems reasonable?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when I asked to look at the repercussions of your answer, of your actions, did you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, I understand. Go ahead.
Yeah. So now I'm asking, let's look at the repercussions of the action of you getting something that tastes good to you. And in case of animal products, the repercussion is an animal had their throat slit for it. An animal was unalived for it. Do you understand?
Sorry, I'm not understand because your English is fluent.
Wait, do you know that meat comes from animal slaughter?
No,
You don't know that meat comes from animal slaughter?
what do you say? Slow down?
Slaughter, killing.
Killing?
Yeah. Do you understand that for you to have meat, an animal was killed? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
This time I understand your you speaking.
Okay, cool.
I understand.
So the question was
Animals are so innocent. I understand. You mean animals are killed
Mhm.
and meat I eat it, right?
yeah.
Animals are killed from a man and I eat that meat, right?
Yeah. So the question is it okay to kill an animal for your taste pleasure?
No, that's for my health. I eating for my health.
Oh shit! Snap! I've been vegan for 10 years, not eating meat, and I'm healthy. So what is going on? So why do you need meat for your health and I don't?
Hey VPM.
Yeah, can you answer the question?
Wha-
Or
uh,
if you don't understand the question, can you just say, I don't understand?
I don't understand. Please repeat the question. Come again.
Okay, good. We're continuing to communicate well. So, you said that you eat meat for your health, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And I said that I don't eat meat for 10 years and I'm healthy, correct? You understand?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
You're a human being, yeah?
Yeah,
I'm also a human being, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah. So how come? What do you need from meat that I don't?
Okay. Yeah, understand.
Hmm?
Okay, that's right. I understand.
Why are you
Animals
so
are
rude and you like chew so loudly into the mic?
are eating beans.
Okay. So what's the answer to my question?
Yeah, that's right, VPM.
What's the answer to my
Humans
question?
are okay. I will answer it. Mm, animals,
No.
humans not.
What do you need
Yeah,
from meat that I don't to be
I
healthy?
need from meat. Mm, taste. First one taste, and the next one health, and the third
Yeah.
one.
We established that taste doesn't justify killing an animal. Health might justify
Yeah.
killing an animal.
What?
What is it that you get from meat that I don't need and both of us are healthy?
What's a big matter, VPM? It's a
What
just
do
a
you
animal.
need from meat?
We are
What?
humans.
What do you need from meat
We are
that I
humans.
don't?
I need from meat that is taste. First one is the taste, and the next one is the health for me, and the third one is it's just an animal.
Who are
Okay.
you?
Humans are
So it's
Okay.
just an animal. What do you mean by that? Let's move on from health, I guess.
humans are strong. Animals are weak
Oh shit.
in the world.
So
So that's the
because
reason
wait. Because animals are
Yeah.
weak, it's okay for us to kill them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
So
problem?
if I find another weak being, it's okay for me to kill them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I kill a puppy?
No,
Oh, all of a sudden it's not okay. A puppy is very weak. I'm
because I
very
like
strong.
puppy.
In comparison to a puppy, I'm very strong. Why is
Without
it?
puppy, EPM, without cat, puppy, and cow, cow, cow not, puppy, cat, and pets are not allowed in that list. Okay, you understand?
No. I'm waiting for
I
you to
like pets.
clarify.
Okay, I clarify. Animals is weak, and without cats and dogs, I like pets.
Wait.
That's the reason. Huh?
Wait. If I like cows, is it not okay to kill them now for you?
No, I like cow, but I like meat.
Yeah, but you said if they are weak, it's okay to kill them. So puppy is weak. Why isn't it okay to kill puppy?
Because humans are like puppy.
Humans like puppy, so why does that matter? If we like cows too, you said you like cows, but yet you kill them.
Because humans are not interested in that dog meat and cat meats.
What's
Some
the
are.
problem? I don't see the problem. For you. For me, there is a big problem. I think animals deserve moral consideration. Takumi, I wasn't the one timing you out. It says when you timed out, it says who timed you out, I think.
Hello, VPM. Are you there?
I'm still waiting for you to tell me why it's not okay to kill a puppy, but okay to kill a cow.
Okay. Puppy and puppy it's a pet.
Sorry?
Okay.
No.
Puppy is a pet and it's weak.
I don't
But,
understand. This is frustrating. And your constant fucking chewing is smacking your lips. I just can't do it anymore. Somebody else can do it.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
think
not
this one's going to go
eating.
anywhere.
Yeah, I think just like, can you just mute yourself? Thanks, Satif.
Twilights, Airy, are you
Jesus.
there? Do you want to have a conversation?
Can't do it.
Nope.
Do it. I can't do it. I tried.
Not you, Airy, not our legs.
Sorry.
Hello. What's up, guys? How are you?
Oh, his name is Airy.
See?
Oh. It's not Airy Lex, it's just Airy. Never mind.
Yes.
I didn't see.
Okay. Well,
Uh, So I just have one question, like, so is it true that, veganism does not provide all proteins needed by human body?
Where does all protein come from, Harry? Do you know?
I'm gonna go soon, by the way. This went on for way too long.
All protein originates in plants. All amino acids originate in plants. There are 20 amino acids in total. There are 9 essential for human beings, and all of them are found in every plant. And if you're eating enough calories, there is generally no issues getting protein at all.
All right. So, I mean, the question was different. I didn't talk about the particular essential proteins, but all the 20 proteins. As far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, all the 20 proteins are not entirely available from the plant diet.
Well,
No.
you only
And
need
that is one of the.
yeah,
No, you're
like
making a mistake there. Sorry, VPN. If you want to take it, go.
yeah. So essential means we need it from a diet. Non-essential means that we don't need it from a diet. And so saying that we don't get non-essential amino acids from plant proteins is either, first of all, incorrect. And I'm sharing my screen where I'm showing that all plants have all 20 essential amino acids, but also they are non-essential. So we don't need them from a diet. Our body synthesizes them itself. Any further questions?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if it is better planned than all the 9 essential proteins, and I'm not sure whether the rest of the non-essentials are available from plant. I guess you'll agree here that the non-essential ones are not all available from plant diet.
No,
At least you'll agree there.
Not only do I not agree because I'm showing on my screen that they do.
Wow.
I'm also saying they're not essential, so there is no reason for them to be in your diet.
You're also making a slight error in calling them proteins.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amino acids. Amino acids create are
Yeah,
the part
sorry,
of,
it's 20
yeah.
amino acids. Correct. It's correct.
Yeah,
It's amino
so-
acids.
Again, non-essential means we don't need them in a diet, but also all plants have all 20 amino acids, all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is one of the argument. Yeah. So this is one of the arguments, which is most of the times, given that all the 20 amino acids is not available in a plant diet, and the other argument which is given, I'm just bringing you the argument. Another argument which is given is that you don't get the same quantity of protein by 1 gram of plant diet as you will get from, let's say, animal diet. So the thing is, you need to eat way more in a plant diet than what you would do in an animal-based diet.
Yeah,
to get
before
the
we
same
will,
quantity of
Before
protein.
you move on, Ari, can you recognize that? Do you agree or not that we get all the amino acids we need from plants? Before you move on.
thanks though.
I need to. I guess you have a strong proposition here, that all the 20 proteins are available from plants, and
Amino acids.
I'm still amino acids. Sorry, I make it
Mhm.
call it protein. So yeah, if it is true, then fair enough. I don't have a particular. The thing is, you're just showing me a screen, but if I myself have to put this argument to somebody who counters veganism, then I may have to produce something which is more credible than just screen sharing. I'm just telling you my position.
So,
So
I'm sharing the screen.
yeah,
So hold on. So I'm sharing the screen and I just put it in the chat. The screen that I'm sharing, it's a site that I have. And there is on top this thing,
Okay.
right? It's clickable and that's
Alright.
the research, right? I'm not
Oh,
showing you
alright,
anything
alright.
that I
Thanks for
created.
that. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for this. Thank
Okay.
you.
Let's move on to your next argument, which is you need more protein from plants to get the same results. Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not more protein. The thing is, the quantity that you need to get 1 gram of protein or whatever kind of protein that gets manufactured from.
Wait, what do you mean by that? If I can clarify, do you mean by that you need to eat more grams of plant protein, or that you need to eat more food to get the same amount of protein? And those are different claims. Are we still in the room? Hello?
Hello. Sorry if I dropped off.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no problem. So what's the claim? Is the claim that vegans need to
Yeah.
eat more grams of protein to get the same amount of protein?
No,
Or
not
that
more
vegans
gram
need
of food.
Yeah. So or that vegans need to eat more grams of food to get the same amount of protein?
Yeah, probably that's one of the claims. Yeah.
Which one?
One where, for example, if I eat, let's say, one piece of like 1 bowl of animal-based diet, I'll get, let's say, 1 gram of protein or X gram of protein. To get the same X gram of protein, I had to eat like more than 1 bowl of animal-based from plant-based diet to get the same amount of protein manufactured. You get my position?
Yeah, sure. So it's wrong. One of the biggest protein per gram of food foods are plant-based.
Which one?
It's seitan. If you prepare it lean with very little fat, it's like 75%. On 100 grams, you get 75 grams of protein. Something like that. And also like textured vegetable protein per dry weight, it's like 52 grams of protein. It's comparable to like what you get from a chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Any more claims?
All
And
right.
I would also love to.
Yeah, another claim. I think there is one very popular, video about Piers Morgan where he roasts a vegan commentator. Where he asks, where the vegan. I actually have watched it.
I'm sorry, Ari, you are roboting.
Like how many butterflies and small insects.
Ari, you are really roboting. Can you improve your like Wi-Fi availability? Your like.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry about it.
Oh shit.
Is it better? Oh, is it not? sorry about that. If my voice is cutting off. No. So this is my last, argument, which I heard from Piers Morgan, where he, it's kind of a very viral clip where he roasts one of the vegan commentator and asks him, do you know how much of insects were killed in making, avocado in avocado plantation? How many butterflies were killed, and how much of forests were destroyed, and animals were killed?
I'm sorry, you dropped off again. Just let me know that you are listening so that I can address the question. I think I understand it. But I want you to be in the clear with your Wi-Fi.
No, I guess I asked the question. I completed the question about
Yeah, I can address
But
it. I just wanted
you get
you
my
to.
question, right?
Yeah, I just wanted
Yeah.
you to be in the listening, I guess. So
Yeah. Sure.
So Pierce makes actually a different claim from what you are saying. Pierce says avocados kill bees, but the counterfactual to that is actually that avocado saves bees. Let me find that. Bees, right? So I have on my screen, and again, of course, it comes with a link, so I can give you that link.
No, the argument is not that. Sorry. My position. See, the thing is, when you
Crop
do
depth.
mass plantation of one
Okay.
crop, right?
Yeah, no problem.
When you do mass plantation of one crop, right?
Well, that's not
It's
the,
certainly gonna.
yeah, that's not the claim of Pierce, but I can address crop depths as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I have
For example, one of the another example that I can give you on this is that in Malaysia, right, the tropical forests are being, cleared for palm oil, for having palm oil plantations. So because of that, a lots of species who are dependent in those tropical forests have lost their land, and Brazil also has the same similar problem. So you see that to cater to the vegan needs, ultimately you have to clear the forests.
yeah, sure. So are you finished? Because that's like 3 different claims, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Brazil, let me just search that. So I'm going to start with all of it, okay? This is not the Brazil that I wanted. I'll find it in a second. So first of all, actual Pierce's claim is that bees are killed for almonds and avocados. And here is a survey with beekeepers, which is where the bees come from when it comes to avocados and almond pollination. And it clearly states, right, they say, these results suggest, hold on, so they say that migratory, those who use their colonies to pollinate almonds in this case, they had equal or lower losses compared to beekeepers that do not do these practices. This is due to when you move your colony to a warmer place, that's where almonds and avocados are grown, less bees die. And so these results suggest that moving colonies to or pollinating almonds does not increase the chance of mortality as some have suggested, right? That's Pierce's claim. I can give you this page on my site. And let's move on to the second claim. The second claim is that more animals die for crop production than for animal agriculture, which is like just astoundingly incorrect. So because animals actually eat crops, it just happens to be that when you eat an animal, you've actually killed more animals for crops than eating crops directly, because human beings eat about between 1 and 2 kilograms of food per day. Cows eat about 20 kilograms per day, depending on whether they're lactating or not. And chickens, right, to produce 1 kilogram of chicken, 10 kilograms of feed, and their feed is only crops. So it just happens to be somebody counted the numbers. They gave us the numbers of how many animals are killed for 8 foods. So for chickens, it's the most amount of animals. And then for eggs, quite a lot as well. For beef, this much from harvest, mostly from harvest. And for pork, this much. That's much for milk. And then tiny, tiny slivers for vegetables, fruits, and grains, right? And those are only from harvests. Whereas for the other groups, it's from killing the animal themselves, obviously, right? So we kill many chickens because we eat many chickens. That's that. Also, if we went on a plant-based diet as the world, right, we would actually remove 75% of land used for agriculture altogether. And that actually includes also about 200 million hectares of cropland. Again, because just like of the amount of crops that we make for animal feed, right? And also the pasture itself. It kills animals, right? Like chickens, if they're on pasture somehow, they eat bugs. Cows, they stomp on bugs, also killing many, many animals. And they are also, almost in all entire cases, are supplemented with feed that kills many, many bugs. And because of trophic levels, right, this is it, right? The higher on the trophic level you go, the least efficient it becomes. So the producer is like plants, right? So primary consumer, if you're a vegan, you eat only plants, right? So you get the entire 10,000 calories. But if you're a secondary consumer, so you eat animals, you've reduced the amount of calories you've wasted. You've increased the amount of calories you've wasted by 90%.
Yeah, the 10% law.
Yeah,
the 10% law. Yeah, the 90%.
Yeah, so because we feed all of those plants to animals, it's actually is the fact that the omnivorous diet kills by far the most animals. About Brazil, I can't find it right now, but basically the point of Brazil is that they clear the rainforests. I don't know about Malaysia, but probably a similar thing, to grow soy. And about 90% of that soy in Brazil goes to animal feed. So it's actually cleared for omnivores as well. I mean, predominantly. I hope you agree with me.
No, I don't. The thing is, in the case of Brazil, right? The forests are killed. As you said, a majority of chunk goes to feeding animals, but also the majority of chunk is also cropland.
Yeah, it's cropland
It's not
for
just-
animals. It's cropland for animals.
Yes, but there are croplands for human beings also because it's
Yeah.
a very fertile area.
The
And
reduced
especially
amount of it.
and that's why
like 10% of it.
Yes, and-
Listen. If we are
Yes.
assigning blame for the clearing of rainforests, surely
Yeah.
eating plant food is the tiny amount of that land clearing.
Sorry.
Whereas eating animal food is the majority of that land,
No, but the
correct?
thing is, in the case of Malaysia, it's very clear that they are clearing the forest to produce, to farm palm oil plantations. It's very clear, right? And it's palm oil is part of vegan diet. So
First
it's a
of all,
clear case
most
in
vegans don't
Malaysia.
eat palm oil. That's one thing because of
No,
the
that's
things
fair.
that
If
you're
they don't
saying.
eat, but at least it is a plant-based diet. You need to agree about that.
Yeah,
And
you can just here's the thing, right?
and-
Here's the thing. You can do
And the thing is, no. Allow
no,
me to complete one
no.
thing.
Ari,
So one of the
you made this
one of the
claim. No.
reasons-
You made this claim, right? So here's the thing. Most vegans avoid palm oil. So
that's fair, but
that's
allow me to
incorrect.
complete one of the reasons. Just complete my point. One of the reasons why most vegan diets, whether they choose or not, happen to have palm oil ingredient in them is because palm oil is the cheapest cooking oil, is the cheapest available eatable oil.
No, it's not.
And
Soybean oil is.
therefore, it is palm oil. Soybean is much costlier. You can check
I
that.
avoid palm oil. Now what?
That's fair enough, but I'm just
There you
talking
go.
about how demand and supply works.
Yeah, so that's not hold on. So that's just not an argument against veganism. So I'm not sure what you're even saying.
No, it's the thing is, if you try to promote vegan diet, and obviously if you try, people would look for, and suppose somebody is vegan and relies on vegan diet, chances are, the higher chances are that if two cooking oils are available from the same plant, and they are plant-based, and one is cheapest, or cheaper, most people will buy that. That will
Sorry,
sell
what's the
more.
evidence for that being like an argument for
Palm oil, palm oil is the for example, the tropical forests which are cleared.
Wait,
from,
but we
for
told you
palm
that.
oil
Hold on,
plantations.
we told you that most vegans avoid palm oil. So how is it an argument against veganism, especially since
Do you have a survey for that? Do you have
99.9%
evidence for
of
that?
the world eat plants?
That's fair enough. But what I'm trying to tell you is that palm oil is one of the highest selling
Most
edible
vegans
oils.
avoid palm oil. Can you move
That's
on
fair
to an
enough.
argument that actually pertains to veganism?
That is just an opinion. There's no survey. There's no
Your
evidence
opinion
data
is
for that.
noted. Most vegans avoid palm oil, so this is not an argument for veganism, against veganism. Now move on to a different point.
No, but my point is, it is a plant-based diet which is exported most in the world.
Bro.
Ari, we're very aware of palm oil and the situation. We tend to avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is not an argument against veganism, then, is it? We are 1% of the population, just to remind you.
No, the claim is that if you have vegan population and who eats plant-based diet, definitely they will rely on crops and oil coming from plants, right?
And you know what? Sorry,
among which palm oil is one of the highest, if not the highest.
And you know what vegan brands do? Hold on, Ari. You know what vegan brands do?
Yeah.
They avoid fucking palm oil because they know that's a hot topic, because they know vegans are likely to not buy it if it contains palm oil.
Okay, my next question is,
can you address,
can you
please first say, good point, VPN?
No, I'm asking you one question. How is a soybean oil plantation different from
palm oil? Yes or no before you move on?
Sorry?
Do you acknowledge the fact we avoid palm oil where possible?
You avoid, but I don't have any empirical data or survey for that. I don't find an evidence for your claims.
Then you're just
That's
gonna
all
have
I'm
to
saying.
trust us the way we've been trusting you with your claims.
Okay, if it is trust me, bro, then okay, fine, fair enough.
Trust me, bro. Yeah.
No, fair enough. I don't find a credible claim from your side. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
If it is trust me, bro.
Can you please Google? Do vegans have an issue with palm oil? Can you Google that, or can you go to ChatGPT or something? Yeah,
okay,
go look for it.
My argument here. Okay, fair enough. I'll Google it, sir.
Yeah, and then you'll have some empirical data, or at least Google data. It's not empirical, really, but at least you'll have some kind of an understanding of our position, right?
I mean, it's not something that they survey vegans on. You know what I mean? They don't go around every vegan's house and say, "Do you consume palm oil?" But we generally know to avoid it.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair enough. I'm not. But the thing is, whether you rely on soybean oil or whatever plantation you rely on, it's basically farming one kind of crop on massive, farmlands, right? That's going to happen.
Untrue.
And that decreases, and it harms environment. It decreases biodiversity.
Yeah, it reduces.
Hold
on. It reduces the environmental damage from eating an omnivorous diet. So it's reduces it to a minimum. So I don't know. It's an argument for veganism, not against it.
I'm so confused. Do you know anything about agriculture cannot be sustainable? I'm confused.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is that even if it rely on plant-based diet.
Wait, is that a Nirvana fallacy?
Look inside chat and read about what biocyclic veganic agriculture is, and then come back to me and tell me if you have something against it.
This is a very
no. I've got nothing against it if it is done, in a way where biocycles are not harmed. But the thing is, don't you think if on massive farmland, on massive vast of farmland, only one kind of crop is produced, don't you think it's harming environment?
I do, because I understand a bit of agriculture, and that's why I don't promote that type of agriculture. If I had the choice, I would choose biocyclic veganic agriculture, but at this point in time,
this isn't a reality at the moment. This isn't. We're in a standardized system. Ari, which causes less environmental destruction? Growing 16 kilograms of crops to feed to a cow for 1 kilogram of flesh, or eating
I agree with your point.
of crops
I completely agree with
there
your
you
point.
go. It's an argument for veganism.
Let me finish a question. Which kills less? Which is
No, I
least
do- I-
environmentally destructive? 1 kilogram of crops, eating them directly, or 1 kilogram of crops plus feeding the cow and for 1 kilogram of flesh? Which causes more destruction?
Definitely, on your point with the 10% law, definitely eating
Yeah.
flesh or eating, you know.
There you
I'm
go.
not-
Then it's an
I'm not
argument
arguing
for
against it.
veganism.
I'm just bringing the wait. The
We have
thing
to
is,
eat.
I am in support of most of the arguments that you say. You know, I agree with the 10% law and the thing that you're talking about.
Then
But
you are making
I'm
an
not against it.
argument for everybody to move to veganism, is the point. Because it
No,
reduces harm in case of an
I agree
environment.
with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
There
but-
you
but,
go. So what's the problem? Because we're not perfect,
problem is
because we can't be perfect? What's the issue?
No,
No,
The
you're
thing is,
misunderstanding.
the
If
question.
I do, Eri, if I only need the land for 1 kilogram of
Right.
crops, where compared to that leaves 15 kilograms of cropland that's unused. What do you think I could do with that land? Could I give it back to nature?
Depends on you, like what you want
Could
to
I
do.
give
You
the
can give it
land
back
back to nature? Would that be the
Yes,
most
you
appropriate thing to do
yes,
under
you
your
c-
argument?
Yes, we can
There you
and
go.
we should.
Right.
That-
So you're
I
making
agree
an
with you.
argument for
But-
veganism.
But yes, but the problem is if more people switch to like eating vegan food,
Mhm.
don't you think that there's gonna be more demand for crops and more cropland will be
No,
needed?
I showed
I'm
you
not
the
feeding
fucking
the
link.
animals.
No, I showed
Oh my
you.
god.
No, and
It's called basic math, bro. If you change, like, you're not losing land, you're winning land back. If I stop 10 hectares of animal land, I have 10 hectares. Now I can use that
No,
for
I accept. Even if I accept your math, do you think this thing being feasible, like happening?
Yeah.
Well, it's not math. We can provide studies. There are studies on this that if we all switch to a plant-based diet, we reduced agricultural land use by 76%.
75, but fair point.
Well, the Harvard and the
Yeah.
Oxford say 76, but World and Data is 75.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, what's the next argument against veganism?
No, I only had these arguments. which,
Okay. So are you
I
going
have
vegan now
most
since
of the
we
time.
debunked all of your arguments?
Well, I choose to have vegan diet as much as I can. And I must say that I'm not a very strict vegan.
Well, what's a vegan? Well, let's go there.
Vegan
What's a
means
vegan?
anything which is plant based.
No.
No, and
No. Would you need me to tell you what a vegan is, Eri?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
A vegan is somebody who does not use or exploit animals for food, clothing, entertainment, or testing. So we don't eat them, wear them, buy products tested on them, or we don't go to zoos or bet on horses, things like that. We don't use animals at all, wherever possible. So it's not a diet. It's way beyond a diet. Diet is a derivative of our ethical principle.
No, I get that. Basically, veganism goes with animals should not be used for any human purposes, right?
Yeah, so you can't be a bit vegan. You're either vegan or you're not. You're either using the animals or you're not using the animals. Yeah.
So do you think that people should keep pets like dogs?
If you're rescuing an individual from a shelter to save them being put down, in their best interest and not buying from a breeder or something, then yeah, sure. You want to give them a good life and it's in their interest and not yours, yeah, do it. But buying from a breeder is an unethical practice. They're basically forcing slaves into existence.
So, but the thing is, dogs have, evolved like that. This is another argument that I've heard that, dogs have evolved in a way that they cannot survive.
Sorry, what's the evidence?
Probably they can. In some of the cases, we find dingoes and all who have survived in the wild. But, most of the species who humans domesticated have become, in one way or the other, reliant on human beings. So what about that?
Okay.
Especially pets. I'm talking
So stop
about.
breeding them. What's the problem? You already said their wild counterparts already exist in nature. The same thing with chickens. They have the red jumbo flower. You have wild sheep. You have buffalo and all the rest. All the wild counterparts are still there. So there's no issue with stopping breeding these highly altered individuals and just leaving nature to its own devices.
But then there is another argument which comes is that human population has increased. I mean, one of the worst thing that has happened in the last century, human population has spiked up, and I think I guess in the beginning of 20th century we had way more forests, way more land which were natural, and that's not the case sadly now. So what are your thoughts about that? Like giving back because one of the themes that you raised, I think one of the concerns that you have is giving back to the nature, and we don't see human population, which is around 9 billion, if I'm not wrong, which is not it's not going to decrease in near future.
Yes, I'm a natalist. I want more babies. So if I want more babies, I need to go vegan, right?
So your point, the thing is, we're feeding so much food to the animals. We already grow enough food to feed 10 billion humans by estimation. So if you take the animals out of the equation, then with proper management, we can feed everybody. We can more than feed everybody and still return 75% of agricultural land to nature. I mean, it's a win-win for everyone.
Just look in side chat. I provided our Walden data and also veganic agriculture, biocyclic veganic agriculture. If I were president, that's what I would do.
No, another thing, what I feel is like, people who are culturally into one kind of food, right? For example, somebody living in the Himalayas, right? They culturally
We're
tend to
not
eat
worried
more.
about somebody that's living in extreme places like Greenland or the top of the Himalayan mountains. What about you? Are you able to stop exploiting and abusing other
No, but
animals?
your claim is that if everybody switch, and
I
don't they
can
count in everybody?
transport them food. I can transport them food over there, right?
Put it on the truck. What about you right now? Are you required to exploit and use other animals when you potentially don't need to?
Well, suppose let's count me in, as somebody who's vegan. I'm asking you, your
not
claim
vegan,
is
though.
that if everybody switches,
You're not vegan.
everybody switches, and
Yeah,
it's,
what's up?
it's one of the so don't
Why aren't you vegan?
people. No, the thing is,
Why aren't you vegan?
Yeah, good question.
Okay, if you don't want to complete my question or answer my question, that's fair enough.
Why
you
are you
haven't
not
answered the
vegan?
question either.
Before you concern yourself with what other people are doing, why are you not taking responsibility for your moral action?
I'm trying to be vegan. I won't lie. I'm
Okay.
trying to be vegan.
So
I'm in the
what
process.
is in your way?
My question was in regards to your earlier claim when you said that everybody, and in everybody, I guess
Babies,
correct.
pregnant women, elderly men and women,
Yes,
everybody.
not only that, not only people
I mean,
who
I think
are
he's meaning more
in
like
extreme.
some random monk on the top of the Himalayan mountains or something.
Do you know that joke when with like we're sending
there are
people
Tibetans
food to the deserts? Why are you living in the desert? Is the question.
Oh, why are you?
Why are you
I mean,
living in the
people
Himalayas where no food grows?
So,
I mean, I need to send you
so you
food
agree
over
that
there.
Tibetans should not live in their, cultural lands?
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't
By your
live in
logic.
the desert or live somewhere where there is no food. Maybe. But if you want to live there, we need to
So-
send you food up there, and it's very costly to send you food up there.
Yeah.
And it's a
So
luxury
this is
for you
the
to live
exact
up there.
question I'm raising, that there are populations who have culturally resided, historically resided in part of Earth, where mostly they're, because of the climate and conditions, most of their food. This is one of the claims I also heard, that their food is mostly non-vegetarian because of the terrains that they live in. So by your logic, should they abandon their cultural lands?
They can stay there, and I'm gonna give them food. And if they don't accept the food, then it sucks. I don't know what to say. I would persecute
So you can
them for
feed the
sure.
entire people living in Tibet, like in Tibetan,
Yeah, they
Ari,
need food.
Ari,
Don't
can I
they?
ask you a question? Are you living in Tibet?
No, I don't live in Tibet.
Okay.
But
So
I visit there
we are just
sometimes.
curious. Yeah, we're just curious to find out why you are paying for animals to be kicked into a slaughterhouse.
Why you are not paying? Sorry.
Why you are paying for animals to be kicked into a slaughterhouse for you? That's
No,
what we are concerned
on
with.
my side, I can say that I've significantly reduced. I
Yes.
think I'm in the process of becoming vegan. I won't lie, I do find the ideals very noble, but I just find it a little too extreme to force upon everyone. This idea. I think my position is that, see, my position, when you say everyone should become vegan, I think it's a very slow process. It's gonna take a lot of time. It is something which cannot be force fed into people. It is something for
Yeah,
which
yeah,
people will take a lot of time. I myself am taking a lot of time, to switch
yeah.
to a completely plant-based diet, because my diet has been mix of plant-based and animal-based, and to reduce, I'm significantly reducing on my end, if you want a personal feedback from my side. But
Okay.
I do find a lot of people coming from cultural backgrounds, geographical backgrounds, where their food happens to be highly non-vegetarian, highly based on animal
Yeah, yeah,
based.
yeah.
So I was basic, because when you said everybody should, then I guess those people also count in everybody, right?
Yep,
And,
they
and
should
therefore,
change the culture. Yes, they should change the culture. 100%.
Yep.
yeah, and I think it's a very big claim, and
Sure.
sometimes it's extreme when you want.
I don't see what it.
What's more
Let me
extreme?
ask you a
What's
question.
more
Hold on.
extreme? To kill if you don't have to, or to kill if you don't have
No,
to?
no,
What's more
Relax.
no.
extreme?
Hold on.
My
Hold on.
position is,
Relax.
when
Hold
you
on.
want a cultural change.
I have a question.
I'll just complete one point. Yeah, sure. I'll
Okay.
just complete one point. When you want a cultural change, because veganism, as you said, will require a certain degree of vast-reaching
Mhm.
cultural change, and I think it's a very slow-cooked process. It's gonna take a lot of time. That's all I say.
Okay. Let me ask you a
And,
question, Ari. Do you know what FGM is?
FGM? No, I'm not aware of that.
Female genital mutilation. Does that sound familiar? I can explain more. So,
I don't see how it's related
yeah.
in this conversation, but yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll let you know. So, in some areas, it is tradition to mutilate the genitals of 10 to 12-year-old young females, right? So that's their tradition. Do you think that harms the young females by any chance? Sorry, that was a question, but I'm not sure that you realized it. Do you think female genital mutilation harms young girls?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And
So
I
do you
think
think we
it is
should?
also promoted by
Yeah. Do you think we
certain
should?
religions as well.
Do you think that's a good tradition?
Certainly, that's a tradition which is having a lot of patriarchy.
Is it
which is
good or
having a lot
bad?
of,
Is it good or bad? According to you, obviously.
bad. It's definitely bad.
Yeah, there you go. Should we, if you had a button in front of you and you could push that button, would you end that tradition?
Yes, indeed. But
There you go.
sadly, that's not how real world
That's fine.
real world
We
works.
are not asking and the entire world right now to commit to being vegan. We're asking you.
No, but when you say that everybody should,
yeah, we
it is
talked to
something
them
which is global.
Yeah, if I talked to the shaman or whatever who cuts off female genital mutilation, like female genitalia, I would tell them to stop. You would as well.
So
I
just
don't see the
ask one
problem.
question. say, I just want to ask one question. So one thing is that there is a scientific geographical basis for the example that I given for people in Tibet to rely on non-vegetarian food.
No, hold on.
Right?
They're not relying on it.
But
It's part of that tradition. They can change. They just don't want to.
Oh, they just don't want to?
Yeah.
Like it's these places are remote areas on Earth, and in a lot of those areas, you don't
Bullshit.
have vegetables
Sorry.
for most of the year.
Are you gonna tell me in Tibet, one of the sunniest countries on planet Earth, you can't grow vegetables?
Yes, because it's all mountains. It's not a fertile area.
Sorry, you think
it's not
you
plains.
can't grow vegetables in Tibet?
You don't have much agriculture there.
Wait, the fact that they don't have much agriculture doesn't mean that you can't have much agriculture, does it?
Oh man.
No, I'm just saying, right? The fact that people don't do something doesn't mean that they can't do something, right?
Yes, probably they can do some.
Yeah,
they
sorry.
Can
I nip this in about Ari? Frankly, right? We've told you like many times. Hold on. We told you many times, right? Like we can put that shit on hold. We can talk to Tibetan people when they come in here. We can have a discussion specifically to Tibetan people about Tibet. How about right now we concentrate on you? How about that?
Fair enough. You don't want to answer that question. Fair enough.
No, I did answer it, right? Traditions,
no, you didn't.
If they have a victim, are bad and we should stop them. We can send Tibet food. People told you all of those things. And now I please want to concentrate
I just don't
on
see it
you.
Economically
Hold
feasible.
on.
All I will say that.
Ari, why are you running away?
Not economically feasible.
Why are you running away? Why are you running away from this?
Where I'm running away?
We want to talk to you about you. Why are you running away from that?
I told about my person. I told about what
I'm
doing.
and now we're asking you, why aren't you? Why are you continuing to not being vegan?
I told you. I already gave the personal account. If you want me to repeat, I'll repeat it again. But I guess I have already given that.
Yeah. Why aren't you personally vegan? Yeah, repeat it, please.
Yeah, I'll repeat it again, but it just, changes the subject and the question I'm asking.
No.
Anyway.
The subject here is, why aren't you vegan? Always. We really appeased you for the longest of time, for about an hour now. We appeased all of your questions. So now, why aren't you vegan? That's the question of this channel.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fine. I guess I've already given the personal account that you need, and I'll repeat it again for your question. It's changing the subject right now. The question, it's the theme of the question I asked previously.
No, we gave you all the things about Tibet. Now, please answer the question. Why aren't you vegan?
All right. So, as I told you, that I'm slowly switching to. I'm reducing it. I expect myself to become, a vegan food, eating plant-based diet. At least for now, that's my position.
Okay. Why aren't you vegan today?
Right now, okay. Okay. Can I complete? So the thing is, I think it's a slow process for me. And the thing is, there are, as somebody told, there are other aspects of veganism as well, which is more than diet, which is more than food. I'll be honest. I haven't given much thought about. I don't have any pets right now, but I haven't given much thought about not going to zoo or those areas are something which I need to think about if I strictly follow veganism, right?
Yeah.
But as far as diet or food is concerned, at least for that part, I'm trying to switch over to a holistically plant-based diet.
I don't know what holistic means. Why aren't you vegan today?
It will take I just cannot switch my food
Why not?
Next day. It will take me some time.
Why not?
Because I'm habituated to one kind of food.
Okay,
and
how long have you been switching over?
It's around 6-7 months.
It takes you 6-7 months to change your habits.
Yes.
Why aren't you vegan starting tomorrow?
20, 30, 20, 25 old.
Why aren't you vegan starting tomorrow?
I told you, it's a long-running habit.
Do you need help with it?
No, I think I'm going good. I'm significantly reducing it.
Apparently not, because it's
And-
been 6 or 7 months. It's about 10 animal products in your diet that you're not switching out.
I think
What's
all
going on?
individuals are not same, and this is where I have problems with vegans, that they try to force feed things. I
Yeah,
told
you
you
know
that,
why?
in
You
my
know
position
why?
is-
You want to know why, Ari? Do you want some insight into my mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
because
but don't you
it's
think that
because
my body is habituated to one kind of food, one mix of food?
our
and
body
it will
has
take me
nothing to
some
do with
time.
it.
It's not. I'm not opposed to your idea. It's just that
a
to
yapper.
implement it personally, it will take me some time. That's all I'm saying.
It's been 7 months.
Oh man. But I know my body better than you.
Do you want an insight to my mind? Why I'm pushing you so hard?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm providing you with information if you want it. Do you want it?
But do you know? Are
Do
you
you
aware
want
of my
an
personal,
insight into
my
my
personal?
mind?
No, I'm asking you. Are you aware of my how my body works? Are you aware of
Yes.
what my personal diagnostics are? Are you aware
That
of if I'm
doesn't
carrying any
matter.
disease? Okay, if those things don't matter to
Yeah.
you,
No,
then
it's not
none
that
of
they
your
don't
suggestion
matter to
about
me.
my personal diet matters either.
Ari, stop yapping.
So
Ari, stop yapping. It's not that I don't.
why?
Ari,
You cannot
Ari,
tell. You cannot tell
You are
somebody without knowing
filibustering.
somebody's
Don't
personal
make me
health.
mute
You
Ari.
cannot
you.
force feed.
Ari.
No, I'll tell you one thing.
Bro.
Without knowing somebody's personal health and body, you cannot give opinion
No, bro.
about what they should eat.
Ari, you filibustering because you know what's coming. It's not that I don't care about your personal body. It's that I'm willing to provide you with information to mitigate whatever issues you have, and you are running away. Why? Especially since I told you I can provide you with the insight into my mind on why I'm so aggressive with you, and you're running away even from that. What's going on? You're like in defense mode. What's going on? Silence.
There's a victim to your choices every time. If you actually believed in the ethical values, you would do it immediately.
By the way, I would like to address something what he said about vegans. They're so pushy or something. We are talking with the people, and we are holding the people accountable for their own actions. And this is urgent matter, because every time when you buy any animal product, you are forcing one more animal into existence of slavery and exploitation. But I assume you already know it. The question is why you are not stopping from now on. Why do you still want to exploit them for 7 goddamn months, man? What the hell? And we know people immediately going vegan.
Since that conversation seems to be, I don't know, not progressing, since that person decided to walk away, it seems to me, they're muted and they're no longer listening, it seems to me. The great conversation, that's a fantastic name. I want to have a conversation with you. So you're welcome to join my Discord server. It's in a pinned comment. Oh, I guess it's not in a pinned comment. There you go. You're welcome to join the server and come and have a conversation with me and explain to me how me asking you questions from a dodgy person who we spent 1.5 hours at this point, I think, answering all of that questions, and the person who's deflecting from themselves to other areas of the world. Please tell me how that's bullying. Please also justify your personal supposedly non-veganism. I guess they're still fucking quiet. Holy shit. I didn't see the vegan anthem if you answered anything that I was saying. So the principle that other animal persons deserve the moral right not to be thought of as things, and the legal right not to be treated as property. Well, sure, that's not detailed on the word exploitation, I think. The word exploitation is actionable, right? The why would be, why is it not okay to exploit animals? What do you think your answer would be? Right, like words do matter. I agree with you that. Like the word exploitation might fit AV type of situation better. They do use the word exploitation, I think, quite often. So I don't know about that. I wouldn't give credit to the VC or Rennes for anything. But because they do use the Leslie Cross definition, don't they? So the question though is, why is it not okay to exploit animals? I'm back to the bottom of the chat now. Exploitation would not be thought of as wrong when who is exploited is perceived as an object. That doesn't answer my question. Why is it not okay to exploit animals? Because you are telling me the change from abuse to exploitation gives us the why. So I'm not understanding how the exploitation is an action. It doesn't give us insight on why it's not okay to exploit animals. Like, surely, if we know the question, the answer to why it's not okay to exploit animals, that leads to veganism, right? Because they have a moral right not to be thought of as mere things. I'm not sure what a moral right is. What are you basing your moral right on? Now I'm just like having just like inter-vegan conversation that I do like having those once in a while. To keep, okay, yeah, to exploit is to treat as an object. I'm not sure that's true. You can exploit somebody and not treat them as an object. I don't think that's necessarily follows. Not at all. Like, you can recognize that somebody is not an object and exploit them. As many do. No, I don't agree with you there. So the question is why a moral right is a moral entitlement to the protection.
Is anyone here?
Nobody here, but us vegans.
So morality is objective. What's the evidence for that? What's the evidence for morality being objective, and what does it come from? Where is the stone in which this type of morality is chiseled in? A moral right is a moral entitlement. So animals don't have the moral entitlement to the protection of an interest. I'm not sure what that means. That's just like too many. I'm not sure what that means. So like a moral. Let me just copy that for a second to see what we mean by this. So a moral right equals I'm gonna replace this just to see. Is a moral entitlement. A moral entitlement. Entitlement is usually a negative word, I think, right? So it's maybe I'm perceiving it wrong. So it's let's say it's not. So it's a moral entitlement. So you have entitlement is a negative word. Definition. Entitlement is like refers to the condition of having a right to have to do or receive something often associated with benefits or privileges granted by law or custom. Yeah, I guess it's not necessarily negative. Yeah, okay. I just experience it as a negative one. Hold on, let me just go back to something that is of mine, and then this. So it's a moral entitlement to the protection of an interest. So if that makes little sense to me. So I have an interest, right, to be happy. So the protection, let me see. I have an interest to be rich. So I have the entitlement to protect my richness, I guess. So that's a positive. Yeah, I'm figuring through it. It's just like not necessarily words that I use usually. So a moral entitlement to a protection of an interest. So I'm just trying to see how that applies to animals necessarily. So a moral entitlement to the protection of an interest. Any interest? Like if, again, if, no, I think I'm correct here. So if I have the interest to be rich and I decide to achieve that interest through non-moral ways, I have the moral entitlement to protect my immoral ways. I think there needs to be like another word here. I think interest is the thing that is no, it's possibly like what I would say, and I'm sorry, I'm geeking out here. So I would say interest. No, it's a good word. So maybe I would add the best interest because just that's how I talk. But I would say this should have like in itself like some kind of a regression into not doing it through like immoral means or like detrimental means, I guess. Without detriment to others, something like that, without detriment to others. Does that, what do you think about that, the vegan and some detriment to us? I like it altogether. It took me a while to work through it, but I like it. But I would add this because like, if I have a moral entitlement to protect my best interest, but like it harms others, that would be an issue, right? You can realize they are not an object. That's, again, people can exploit animals without. So I don't know how this entails into the word exploitation, though. I'm not sure how that cashes out into the word exploitation. You can realize they are not an object, but still think of them as an object who is to be treated as a means. Sorry, I'm ruining my own a means to an end. So again, exploitation doesn't cash us out, right? We have to go into something deeper. And yeah, we provided a pretty good thing. I would cash it out into, I would go one level deeper, right? So I would say only sentient beings have that moral right, something like that, right? This is a positive form. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Morality is treat like interests alike, and that interest would not overweigh not being enslaved and exploited, thought of as mere object. Again, I don't think exploitation entails being an object necessarily in the minds of the exploiter. I think you're wrong there. Animals are de-animalized, right? And that's objectification. But I think one can exploit a sentient being while realizing that they are indeed a sentient being. I would just say that's morally wrong, but it wouldn't necessarily entail objectification. Unless what you cash out as objectification is not the mindset, but the physical action. And then, yeah, I would say that's true. Because the physical action of slaughter is literally turning a sentient being into an object, I would say. Sorry, I'm fucking piece of shit for doing this right now. I'm sorry about that. Just because it is an interest does not mean it is an interest deserving protection. Well, then, if we're removing this, right, let me just do it like that. Let me just do it like that. So this is my fix on it. If you remove this and remove this, this doesn't entail what you're saying now. This doesn't help us. So it must include something like this without detriment to others. Otherwise, you're cashing out a moral right, which is your why you should be vegan, right? You're cashing out a moral right into a moral entitlement to protect your interests. And that doesn't prevent those entitled from harming others. Yeah, we cashed it out. That's fine. I think you're behind a little bit, maybe. Since exploitation means treat as a means to an end, that's not what it means. Not necessarily. Oh, I guess maybe you can define that like that. Yeah, maybe you can. Means to an end. No, you can use somebody's means to an end and not objectify them. There is a thinking behind it of who is exploited as a mere object. I don't think so. I don't think that entails it necessarily. Objectification is can be a mindset. It can be an action as well, as I specified. But I don't think exploitation necessarily entails objectification. Yeah. Oh, you are way behind, so I'm definitely gonna stop this, and you can continue watching. So, good talk. I hope you sign off on this. You're way behind. I'm gonna write it down for you. The vegan anthem. You are way behind. So I'm gonna end the stream and allow you to catch up. It's gonna be like in a regression otherwise. All right. I think I've answered it many times. Guys, thank you everybody for coming. I guess successful first stream. I don't know at what point K1ck will start promoting the thing. We'll see. Anyways, see you next time. Bye.